Hi guys, and welcome to Positivity Wednesday. I'm back again with it, and I'm happy to be back again with it. I was quite excited actually, even though you know me, it'll be a ramble about. I'll get confused with what I'm talking about and everything else. But I think I said last week when I was doing this, I was going to be talking about my mood boards, vision boards, and some of the books that I've read, and there's some other bits and pieces. And then I've actually changed it also to it's going to be about mindfulness, because I was going to show you my vision board. I was going to do it, but I haven't had time to put my new I've not collected any pictures and stuff to put on my new vision board. This is well, you can't tell, it's pink. It's only plastic, like shabby chic pink style pin board that I put pictures on that you cut out that you want in your life. But I've not really collected a lot of stuff, and I've just had it's only Wednesday, but I've just had beginning of the week, so I've not got round to doing it, but I will, because I need to get it up for this year and put it up in the bedroom where I can see it. So I'll have to collect some stuff this week, and then next Wednesday I can show you for people who haven't seen it before. But also, before I get to what I'm talking about, because I have written it down, but me being me is the sort of person that when I go shopping, food shopping, I write a big list out, and then I go food shopping, don't look at my list, think that I've remembered everything, get home, and I've like missed half the stuff and haven't got stuff to go with meals because I've not looked at my shopping list that I've wrote out and put in my bag, but just didn't get it out. And I always do that, so I'll probably do that here. I've sort of wrote things down, but scruffy, so I probably can't even read it, what I've wrote. I'm just eating some chocolate, dark chocolate, because I've just got out of the bath. I've not washed my hair because I'm going to do that in the shower tomorrow because I wanted to get this done. So I'm having a bit of a sugar boost and some coffee because I'm so tired today, but I wanted to put this out for you lot. So the chocolate I'm eating, I normally like, is it the black and doodahs? Not doodahs, the black and greens, is it called? But today I thought it's £1.92 is quite a lot really, but they are big. But I thought, I wonder what Morrison's own like, 72%, because the higher the numbers go, I think it tastes a bit bitter. But this one, probably can't see in his crappy camera as I keep saying, but it's by Morrison's, the best range, and it's 72%. It's really nice. You get it in a block and then obviously just snap it off. I think it was only 90p something, 100 grams, but it's really nice, and I've really got into dark chocolate. It's a little bit better for you, but I only have I just snap a piece off like that and just like have a little bit. I'm having that for sugar boost because I'm having my tea after I've done this, because I'd rather do this for you lot, because I haven't got Finn. He went to his dad's girlfriend picked him up at 6:30 or something, or just before 6:30. But if anyone is on my Facebook, like I know a few people are off here, because a friend asked me to, say yes to the friend request. I am quite a positive person, and I always put positive things on Facebook. I don't really normally put a lot of rubbishness, because I just like to find loads of quotes and stuff and put happy things on to make other people happy. And I've actually had friends saying to me, some people go, God, Janine, how many posts did you put up today? And I'm a bit like that on Instagram. But I've had people text me in private messages saying they like my posts that I put up or the quotes that I put, because it helps them feel better about themselves. And that's what it's all about. So I don't care. And if you do want to find me on Facebook, my name's Janine Flannery. If you find me, because a couple of people have, and I have said yes to the friend request, it's just let me know in a message who you are and that you found me on here, and then I'll sort of know it's because you've been watching me on here, and I'll say yes. And on Instagram, what am I on Instagram? Where's my phone? Well, Janine Flannery, and I've just changed it, so it's Janine Flannery again. Janine Flannery, and underneath it says, you can't even see on there, Magpie Nail Boutique, because that's what I think I'm going to call my home nail salon when I get it going. So that's just, again, it's a lot of pictures of my nails at the minute. Nails. And just bits and bobs, me and Finn, makeup stuff. It's not anything falling out of clubs and all that. It's just makeup, me and Finn, quotes, just stuff. So if you want to find me on there, you're welcome. And that's anyone can follow me on there because it's open, unless I think, who's that? But if you want to, I don't know. I haven't got hundreds of followers or anything, but you know, it's up to you. But my nails, I did say before on the video that I went up saying I was doing this, that I've done my nails. We're just having a bit of a nail chat here just before I start. I did my nails and they're very long, and I know you can't see on here because it's rubbish quality, but they're like a natural nude pink, a bit of, like I said before, I can't say it's a Swarovski crystal, and these are all glitters with, you can see on my Instagram or Facebook because I've got a page on there as well, butterflies and heart glitters. But I was going to try and do this nail so I didn't look odd, but now I do because, oh, I was going to file that one down so I didn't look that odd, and then I've got to do these two fingers because I've had a day today trying to do my nails and been faffing about. I couldn't do it, and that one looks really funny. That's a blobby nail because I've not filed it down yet. It should be like, you know, a sharp one like that one, but it's not. I've not filed it, and I've not put them two on. So if you're watching it thinking, Jesus Christ, why should not go? Well, what's going on with the nails? They're the new ones. I've not filed that one, and I need to stick that on there. But I'm going to do this after this when I'm having my tea before I go to bed, because I went out today with that hand done and that hand not bothered, but that's how I went out. So anyway, just to say as well, before I start on mindfulness in my books, and that is was if a lady who got in contact with me on Facebook a bit ago, saying that she saw me on here, called Sandy. I won't say her second name, she knows it's here just in case she didn't want me to, for some reason, I don't know, you know. You can always text me on here, or where you normally get in contact with me on Facebook, and if you want me to mention your second name or whatever, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. We'll just call you Sandy. Well, she's called Sandy, but I won't say her second name. She might not want to. But she got in contact today, which was really nice, and said, and she's doing a nail course as well, but she was saying that she's not sure now that she likes acrylics because these are gels. Because I never wanted to do acrylics because I can't stand the smell. She was saying the same thing, so we were just talking about that because I'd like to do some nail stuff when I get a better camera, as I keep saying. But she also said because she's seen my, I'm sorry, their house, they've got washing over here on the Maiden. Finn's pyjamas there, that was sorting out throwing his toys over there, but hey, it's real life, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. My journals, A4 size, and this one is glittery. You can't tell on here. It's not got all, it normally has charms down here. It normally has a lot of other stuff in it, and I've been writing about my nana's funeral and stuff because she sadly passed away on the 7th of January, and it was a funeral last Friday, so I've just been writing about my nana, and I was collecting the little thing from the thing and put that in there, because that's what you do with these journals. You can stick things in, has tags and pockets in it, but this one's, because I did mine quickly, it's nowhere finished, doesn't have all the stuff and blingy stuff that I normally have on it and all the things sticking out the top. But Sandy was saying that she'd like to order one of these, because you can order if you go on my Facebook, and I have a page called Janine's Bespoke Journals. You can find me on Facebook, so you can message me on there if you'd like one, or you can go and have a look at what's on there, what sort of designs I've been doing, and one's never the same. Like, there'll never be this pattern on, it's got spoons and things on this pattern. I always try and make a difference, so it is a one-off one that you've got. I don't do like 5 of these, 10 of these exact same ones, and then so many. I do different every time I do one because I get bored. And these buttons on the front, I know you can't see, it's like a button on a button that you wrap the lace around to keep it together. Is actually, my nana had a big box of loads of buttons, you know, she just collected different buttons and loads of them, so I'm using them, putting them to use on my journal. So if you do get one of my journals, it is one of my nana's vintage buttons, just to let you know, so look after it. But I'll talk about that in a minute, because that's not just about advertising my journals. There's another reason why I'm showing you this as well. But just to say to Sandy, that's very nice that she wants to order one of them. And also, because she saw what's in my bag video the other day, she was asking about my bag, and I know you can't tell the colour on here properly, but it is a big bag, and it is pretty for only, like, I think it was £13.95 or £14. I know it's no more than £14. This one, anyway, was on eBay with the studs on and everything, and it's a big bag with a bow on and that, but you can get them in paint or matte, I think, but I got this one and it's a nude colour. And also she was asking about my bag charms that I do, and she'd like to order a bag charm and a journal when she gets paid at the end of the month. So I'm making her one and she wants a surprise, so I'm not going to tell her what her design is, because when I do my designs for my jewellery or bag charms, I don't do the same one. So even if you like this one, it won't be exactly the same, because I try to do them slightly different, so you've all got a one-off one and it's not all the same. So anyway, that was really nice and quite a positive thing. I like when I get feedback off people about stuff, and if you do order one, Sandy, I'm sure you'll love your journal, and I'm sure you'll leave a lovely comment about it, because I've had lovely comments about people who have bought them at the minute. So if you want to go and look at there, it's on Facebook, Janine's Bespoke Journals, and you can have a nosy on there. But anyway, what was I going to talk about? Yeah, so another thing, sorry about shoving that chocolate in my mouth, was, and this is just a design I'm doing for one of my journals, back and front. So I know Sandy said she wanted a pink one, and she's just one that needs doing, but we'll do you a pinky girly glittery one. Do we all like a bit of glitter and we all like a bit of pink? I've not done my exercising tonight, but with what happened, if anyone is on Facebook and see me on there, I put on today. I know I'm quite a positive person, and I am. Try to be most of the time. Put positive things up. Today, I did put up, I know I'm a positive person, but I really do feel like going out in the garden and screaming, because this week, I'm only on Wednesday, but Finn's just full of a cold again, got over a cold, and he's just been knowing kids are just, I think I said to Bill, around you all the time. He's just been like, can't get anything done, because he's just like a bit grumpy, and he's been teething and chucking his cereal on for this morning, and he's just like, oh God, I just needed him to go to his dad's, which he has done now. But when you're waiting all day, I know it sounds awful, waiting for him all day to go, because I just wanted some peace. And I am grateful, because he does go to his dad's every Wednesday and every other weekend, Friday to Sunday. And I know some people don't get that, so I am grateful. But saying that, it's not even people with kids. If you're thinking, she's going on about the kids again, it's not even people with kids. You can get like that through work. Oh God, I've had a really bad day at work today. I've had loads of customers coming in, and they've all been, and all that, and you just think, oh God, I just can't wait to get home, get in the bath or whatever. So it's a bit like that today. But that's what I'm saying. It's all right to feel a bit negative, like try not to be negative, but feel a bit like, oh, God, because that is real and it does happen, and I'm real and it does happen. I'm not like positive. I mean, I'm positive most times, but obviously when something happens, sometimes I feel a bit, but I always try and snap myself out a bit, which I did do, because I just thought, why am I doing it? And I know why I was feeling more snappy and grumpy, which I try not to be, is because the other night I didn't get any sleep at all. I'm sure I didn't sleep at all. And then Finn woke up, and I was like, oh my God, because he's feeling a bit off again. And then it's because I've been going to bed every night thinking about my nana, which is, I'm not going to get upset now, but which is nice, because I've been thinking happy memories. But obviously I've got upset, and I've took my dressing gown to bed with me and cuddled it, which was hers, and it has got a name on it. And I've just started crying every night because I've been thinking about her, but nice thoughts. But obviously it's sad at the same time. Just had things running through my head. So I think it was a bit because of that, because it was only the funeral last Friday, and also because I've just been eating the old chocolate. I know what that means. You know what that means, ladies. So sorry if you're eating your tea or a snack or you're a man, but I think it's the time of the month, because sometimes I don't eat chocolate for a bit, and then I'm like, oh, chocolate. And then I think, why did I eat all that chocolate? And I'm like, oh, time of the month. So that'll probably happen tomorrow, because I'm feeling a bit, and I know, because I always think, why am I getting so grumpy? Why am I snapping so quick when I'm normally all right? And then the next day, time of the month comes, and and then I think, that's why I was getting like, it's like I get pented up, and then I'm like, oh, time of the month, right, okay now. So I had to calm myself down, breathe a bit, and think, right, get a hot bath after when Finn's gone. So I was supposed to be doing my exercise and say, but I'm too knackered, and I wanted to do this first. But when I looked in my book, hey ho, I'm supposed to be on a workout tonight. I did my workout the other night, and I'm supposed to be on it's a joint mobility thing, but that's a bit of a break. But what I'll do is I'll swap it. I'll have my sort of break. I'll do some stretching after, but the stretches tomorrow. I'll swap it round and do it tomorrow instead. So I'm not doing it. I'm just doing it the other way around, because I just had one of them days today. I thought I just haven't got enough time. So, but that's fine. I'm doing it. Just doing it tomorrow. So that's that. I really don't know what I'm going on about. Oh yeah, the books. If you want to read a book more into this law of attraction thing that I keep harping on about, and it's only because this channel's for positivity things, like helping us feel more positive, making other people feel more positive, positive things we could do in just enjoying stuff and things that I could show you, or help you think more positively, even though we do have days where we're down, like I'm just saying, because everybody does, and that's life. But it's just to try and like get our minds thinking in a different way, so things don't get you down as much, and it can help you feel better about yourself. So if you've ever heard of The Secret, great, and if you've read the books on that, great, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I highly suggest you can get the book or the CDs, and you can probably download it on your phone or whatever that is. I'm not good with technology stuff, you know, and all that. Because I'm not going to go into it tonight, because this is my first one again, coming back, blah, 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 and stuff, and I'm really tired tonight. Is the law of attraction is basically, if you put things out there in the universe, and this, it goes for any religion, whatever, because they're all the same to me, it's just that you call your God or whatever a different, of whatever you call it, but to me it's all in one, because every religion, if it's a religion and not like, I've said this before, not like a sort of, what do you call it, like a, what they call, like a, I'll find the word in a minute, would say that God, Allah, whoever it is, loves everybody, and everybody should love everybody, and you should treat people how you want to be treated. So that's how it all should be. So basically, if you're putting positive thoughts out into the universe, to God, whoever it is that you're thinking about praying to, because it's all the same to me. If you're thinking it, you're praying it, you're saying it, and putting it out there, you're putting your positive energy out there to say what you want. If you keep believing it and saying it enough, and saying gratitude for what you do have in your life, it'll come back, and you will get them things, and you won't probably get it in the way that you think you get it, but you do get it. And I know this because a few things have happened to me. But if you sort of want, I will go into this more in other things and show you, but I highly suggest you get The Secret. Or you could, I think there's actually a video on YouTube. I'm not sure. I know there's one out, so you could go and watch it on Netflix. I'm not sure. But the other book that I got last year, near the end of last year, which I've not finished it all. I think I'm up halfway through it, and you do write in it. It's got little like, what they call it, experiments to do. Is this book, and it's E2 by Pam Grout, and it's energy experiments, because it's all to do with energy. We're all energy, plants are energy animals, we're all in one energy. And it says 9 do-it-yourself energy experiments that prove your thoughts create your reality, because your thoughts do create your reality. If you're a negative person and all you think is doom and gloom, you're going to attract negative people and negative things, and that's going to create your reality. You're going to be feeling down, depressed, you'll be like that. If you think more positive, more positive people are going to want to be around you, which to me creates better things, because you might be bouncing off each other with different ideas, but it's all positive, and that, and your life will start to change, and positive things will start to happen. So I highly suggest, because I don't know how much it was. Does it say on here how much it was? I think it was only, it was $10.99. I think I got it off Amazon. I highly suggest you get this book, because it's really good, and you write in it and it tells you what to do. You do an experiment, and one of them was something about you have to do something, and you have to think about something, and you really have to think in your mind that you were going to receive a gift in 72 hours, 48 hours, something like that. So many hours, a couple of days or whatever. But the way you have to think about it is not, oh yeah, I think it's going to happen now. Not think it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's already happened. You can visualise yourself receiving a gift off a friend, and it's going to happen. There's no doubt in your mind it's going to happen, but you'll understand if you want to have a look at this book, whether you believe in it or not, whatever. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this. This gift is coming. I can see it's here, and you have to feel that it's already here. So it thinks you've already got it. Therefore, if it thinks you've already got it, your reality, it comes in reality. I can't really explain it properly. You'll know if you read these books and everything, and Google law of attraction and stuff like this. You can Google all that stuff. And then I only had about on the day it was running out, the hours, I only had about, I'm not joking, if I could get my friend on here, but I don't think she'd come on YouTube, she would say, I had about 4 hours left or something, and I was like, and I still asked, yeah, I'm going to get it, you don't know where you're going to get it and how you're going to get it or what you're going to get. Well, I didn't know what I was going to get, it's just I was going to get a gift. And then my friend knocked on and said, oh, I'm coming around for Bruce. So I was like, yeah, okay, come around for Bruce. And she'd been to Liverpool for the day. And she come back, she went, oh, I was in a shop and I just thought of you and I got you this gift. And I thought, oh my God. And I said to her, oh my God, I've been waiting all day and I only had so many hours left and you've just brought me a gift. Now, it was only a hand cream, right? It wasn't like it was, something massive, which was lovely because I wasn't expecting anything anyway. I didn't tell her about the book or what I was doing, so it's not like she went out and got it and thought, oh, I'll get her a gift because she said she was looking for a gift. Don't tell anybody, because that isn't how it works. And obviously they'd know. And she brought me hand cream, but it was like hand cream that smell of, it was a nice one, that smell of, what are them things called? Not marshmallows. Macaroons, pink macaroons. And it was dead cute, like a botanical, no, not a botanical, it's not a botanical, like macaroons, and it was dead cute, it was dead nice. But the fact that she came in with it, and I wasn't expecting it, and she said, here's a gift, I was like, no way. But then again, I can't think no way because I believe in it all anyway. So it gives you little things to do, but you've really got to just get the book and you'll understand. So that's that. Also, I look at a lot of books and I've got to get back into reading stuff because I've not been doing it because I've just been busy with Finn and stuff. That's why I've not been doing a lot of stuff. But I tend to now and again, I've got bits of spare pennies, get the Spirit and Destiny magazines that I've probably shown you before because they're good, because when you've read them, if there's any pictures or words, you can stick them on your vision board, which I'll show you next week, and you'll understand what I mean about that. But they're nice. Even if you don't believe in all that, just have nice stuff in it. It's better than all this mumbo-jumbo, shitey, horrible stuff on telly, doom and gloom. And I know it's just awful, but if you want to pep yourself up a bit, read things like that. I do not read magazines anymore. I used to be obsessed with them. Like, okay, and I don't even know what they're called anymore. Who's lost weight? She's fat, she's thin, she's had a nose job. I don't read it anymore because I'm sick of it. Women should look like this. Women should look like that. They're doing this, they're doing that. They've got this much money. That is going to make you feel down. You're striving for something. If you haven't got money to buy them things that them people have got, like, oh my God, you've got to have this makeup and you've got to buy this lip gloss for £50. You're going to feel down if you haven't got that money and you're trying to do stuff to buy that stuff. You don't need all that. And it's just the media, like, telling you what you should be wearing. Be comfortable in what you're wearing. You know what I mean? I'll talk about that another time anyway. So another magazine I'll get now and again, and it is dear. I think it's out once a month. I didn't say on it. It's £6.95, and I actually hasn't read it all because I put it down and forgot I had it. But I do want to start buying it because it's got some nice stuff in it. It's called Happiness. Happiness. You like being happy? It's like Happiness, as in a magazine. Happiness magazine. So it's like a lot of like positive things going on in it, and it's got like lovely pictures from different places and stuff. So I really need to get a brew and get in bed with this one. But it's just got lovely, like different religions, different things that are going on, things about incense in there. But like it's just a positive thing with spiritual things and different things like that. So it's called Happiness. Yes, it is. £6.95, but it must be out. I don't know if it's out once a month or once every couple of months, but it is quite a thick magazine. And this is another one of them magazines where you can cut out the picture out, and it has your stars in it and all that sort of stuff. It's just but it's just about nice stuff and positive stuff, and it's got lovely pictures in it. Like this one says, breathe to 10. How to learn to become more patient, funnily enough, because that's what I'm sort of talking about in a minute. 7 wise lessons to slow down and develop patience, which goes into, I've got a little book in my bag somewhere, I don't know where it is, mindfulness. That's another thing I'm just going to touch on now. But mindfulness, I used to have a little book in my bag somewhere, is today we have a lot of like on your phones, on your computers, but I mean when you're walking around, when you're outside, if you notice, it's so funny these days because it didn't used to be like that when I was younger. Everyone's like this. Everyone's just got the head in the phone. I'm surprised we function these days. Everyone's got the head in the phone, texting. I do it, But I try to be mindfulness sometimes, because if you're walking down the street and you've got your head in your phone, you don't always realise what's going on around you. And I mean, like, this is going to sound like, but this is what I mean about law of attraction, that like you could get messages sent from somewhere, because that's another thing with law of attraction. You could ask, like, is my day going good today? Sort of send me a sign, and it might be like, let me see. You're probably going to laugh at this. I remember once saying, let me see a big red heart if my day's, or not if my day's going all right. It was something to do with my career path, and is this the right career path? Or, you know, if it is, could you send me a message like a big, I'll see a big red heart somewhere. So anyway, walking about, but obviously if you've got your head on your phone, you're not going to see anything around you because you're not looking. And seeing things like, so one time, story, walking down the road to Morrison's, and I'm like, well, but right, being mindfulness, and I'm taking the lovely sunny day it was that day, and I'm watching the birds, and I can hear the birds, and I'm not got my head in the phone, and I'm being mindful of what's around me and people and stuff like that. In the back of my head, I'm looking for this heart. I can't see anything. Thinking, oh. So on my way back home, because it's only down the road from me, and I'm thinking, yeah, it'll come. And as I turned, and this can be anything, I turned, and there's a little church, and I don't know if it was Slimming World. Girls, you'll know if anyone's on Slimming World, or the other ones, whatever it is. Was a big red heart for Slimming World. I think it was Slimming World, whatever the other one is, but it was a big red heart for a sign, and then Slimming World, whatever it said on it, or whatever diet thing it was. I thought, oh my God, that's the big red heart. Because it could be a big red heart on anything, but the big red heart was big. It was about, it was this big, and I thought, yeah, it is. But I wouldn't have seen that if I was walking down the street like, oh, I'm just texting, checking. I mean, I do it, but sometimes you've got to take in what's around you. Like if you're going for a walk somewhere, look at the birds, the flowers. We actually do live in a beautiful world. It's just that we don't actually take time to really look at it properly these days, because we've always got our head in the phone. And even when you go out, it's like everyone's on the phone in restaurants. But sometimes just put your phone down, put it in your bag, even if it's like, I'm walking about today, and for just 15 minutes, I'm going to put my phone in my bag. I'm not even going to look at it. Even if it goes off, I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to take in what's around me and look out for them signs. So don't know if this Positivity Wednesday is making any sense, but I hope you sort of know what I'm talking about, because it's nice to take stuff in around you. So I'm just looking on here at my list that I never look at. Anything else I wanted to say? Because it's sort of a shorter one tonight. Yeah. Oh yeah, gratitude, and that's a thing as well. The last thing I want to talk about is, when I was talking about journals, it doesn't have to be my journal, so I'm not saying yes, you have to go and buy one of my journals. You can go and buy what journal you want, but it is good to get a journal, or if you don't want to buy one of mine, get another journal or a notepad or whatever you're writing. But I like pretty things, because I think if it's pretty, I want to write in it, and it fits in my bag, and because it's narrow, because this is a new design, I mean, they bulk out anyway when you start putting stuff in, but it fits in your bag, so you can take it with you, and it's like your little friend. If you're going away for a girly weekend, or you're going on holiday, or see your friends anyway, you can always have it on you in your bag. Get your pen out, you can write in it wherever. So what's good about this is, I go to bed at night. Sometimes I've done it in the morning, because you can do a gratitude thing in the morning or at night. I used to do it in the morning, sometimes I find it a bit easy to do it at night. And you write in it what you're grateful for. A few things. Some people say, oh, write 10 things down. Some people are like, oh God, I don't know what. Start off with just a couple, even if it's two, what you're grateful for. And really emphasise what you're grateful for and how it makes you feel. Because once you start doing that, things will start coming to you. And you can also put in it what you're grateful for, even if you've not got it yet. Like, I want to do a nail career, so I write down all the time. It's not I will have a successful nail salon career, whatever it is. It's I have a successful nail business salon, whatever. I already have, and it makes me feel so happy. And my customers that come to me, you write it like that because you're tricking the universe that you've already got it. So in the end, because it thinks you have, you end up getting it. That might make no sense to some of you, but if you go and research law of attraction and all that sort of stuff, you'll sort of understand what I mean, and I hope you know what I mean. But you write it as if it's already happened, and I've done this quite a few times, and it's worked. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you sort of understood what I was talking about, and I hope that I've talked about everything I was going to. But like I said, my quality will get better because my birthday's on the 20th of February, so I'm hoping to get a better camera after that sometime when I've sort of picked one, so you can see me properly. And like, I know I ramble a lot, and I do different things like hair and makeup, and I'll be doing a lot of nail tutorials. I'll talk about that and the essential nail course that I did, and I'm always going to do a Positivity Wednesday on a Wednesday, even if it's uploaded later. I will always do it, and I will talk about positive things. But the thing is, as well, is don't worry if you're not positive every day. I had a bad start this morning. Oh yeah, but that's what I was saying about mindfulness. Just remembered is, because I'm trying to be mindful and think about what we're supposed to think about, is, have you ever done that thing where you're in a bit of a grump in the morning? Because I was in a grump this morning because, like I said, I've just been tired with everything with my nana and not sleeping well, and then it's time of the month, and that's when I get a bit snappy and I've got to get out of it. You know, like, get out of it, Janine. You know, you've got to remember your day's going to go fine. It is going to go fine. It's not like, oh, no, you're going to have a good day. Have you ever done that thing where you're in a bit of a grump? So you're rushing about, you're like, and like, I've caught myself on the door going, oh, God, like the door, it's your fault, you stupid door. My door's just hit me. I know that sounds stupid, but that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, piss off, you stupid door. You just caught me on the arm. And then I'll do something else, like I'll drop something on the floor, because it's the universe telling you, calm down. We're just giving you a bit of a tap. Calm yourself down, because you're being all negative, and if you're negative, you attract a negative. That means you start dropping things and getting dead stressed. So you need to calm down. Be mindfulness. Look about what's around you. So next time you're out in the street, wherever you are, even if you sat at dinner at work and just, I don't know, you're normally looking out the window somewhere, try and do it for 15 minutes and just be mindful, like people walking about, noticing things around you, because we don't do it. So I'll see you next Wednesday for Positive Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I hope to have my nails on properly. And you'll probably see me tomorrow and the day after talking about, you know me, want to talk about it, I'll just stick it up. It's randomness, but I'm not bothered, and I'll see you soon. And I think I've remembered to say everything. So bye. I'm going to get my tea now and starving. Bye.